Hello, friends. It's episode 12 of the Monster Rangers Krakenthab campaign. Here we are. We find ourselves at Barter Circle. This is a mysterious one night only market with creatures and things from all over Obscuria, all gathered here to trade. A few of the aspects, since we'll pull that out of the Fate Core world here, is it's a dark and chilly night. There are many odd creatures selling weird wares, and there are colorful distractions around every corner. So you guys have already been at the market and starting to trade, and everybody's kind of spread out, and your group is kind of coming back together again. You know, you guys kind of have all kind of wandered around a little bit and kind of checked it out a little bit initially, where you kind of just sort of see the things you may want to explore later. And weirdly, this guy, a guy out of the darkness, you know, in the market.
Like a human?
Yeah, a human with an eye patch. He strides up to you guys, and he's like a surly looking guy. He's old. He looks like he's in his 50s, and he's rugged but he's kind of wearing a ragged Ranger's uniform. And he goes, "Hey guys, look what I got!" And he pulls up a big blade.
Okay.
And it's an unusual blade in that it looks like some kind of fanciful fantasy blade of some sort.
All right, as soon as he does this, I turn to Dave H. and I go, "Dave, I didn't know your dad was a ranger."
Dave's not there.
What? Dave's not here, man.
Maybe this is Dave. I try to look at his knuckles.
Hairy knuckles, and you see underneath the hair, H-A-T-E.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
T-A-V-E.
What happened?
This was supposed to be a joke.
I got it.
Hey, man. You're old.
Hi.
What?
You're old, Dave.
Do we
right?
Is there any reflective surfaces anywhere around?
He's got this blade.
He sold his age. How'd you get that?
I couldn't find any of my money. I couldn't find my money, so the guy said he'd trade my Uther, something like that.
Your
Youth?
Uther, something. I don't know. But anyway, I got this knife. Well, check this out. He like swings it around crazy, and when he does, the blade disappears. Like there's no blade, and then he stops, and then the blade comes out again, like shows up, kind of fades in.
Well, that is pretty cool.
But he looks like he gave up like 35 years.
Oh my
looks
God.
like.
Oh, no.
So
So he's like
that's
50?
a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so Elizabeth Payne. I go, "Do you have a mirror?"
Well, let's see. She digs in her bag, and she pulls out. Yeah, she's got a mirror.
Okay, I go, "Dave, I don't mean to do this to you, but I believe that you should know."
So Dave had a little bit of a broken nose from when he was got punched by somebody, but now it's like totally flat. He looks like
Yeah,
no, I don't want to. No, I don't need that.
What do you mean you don't? Hey,
That's you.
That's your face.
You don't need.
He punches you in the shoulder.
And it hurts like an adult punches.
Yeah, it's like he punches hard.
He got stronger.
Yeah, he looks grizzled. I mean, he looks.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Good
You
investment.
guys want to trade? He's got more.
no. Dave.
I was thinking about it, he's got an axe. I want.
Do another 30 years.
Dave, I go, "Dave, don't sell any more of your Uther."
Well, I couldn't find my money.
Take me there.
Oh, all right.
I want to go.
Okay. He
Hey, you know that dogs don't live nearly as long as you. You don't have 30 years.
Who are you calling a dog?
You got 7 at best right now.
So you guys start to wander and walk. Everyone's kind of gathered up. You've got everybody back. You've got Babbo. You've got...
Does he have anything? Did he trade for anything?
Not yet. He's just been kind of following you guys around.
Babbo.
He's looking around, but he's staying real close to you guys because this reminds him a lot of the circus, you think.
So then wouldn't he not like it?
Well, that's why he's close to you guys.
Okay.
So,
I'm glad that Dave got something, though. Like, I was really concerned that he wasn't going to...
At what cost?
Well, I
30
mean,
years.
he's not us, so it doesn't really matter.
He's already been smoking a lot, so I guess
Yeah, he's, his lungs
Just-
caught up with his age.
Yeah.
As you guys are, as you're heading that direction, you guys are starting to, you go around the corner. It's circular, and you go around the corner, and you're coming face to face with a guy that's dressed up in a suit with a tall top hat. You can see like little tiny, like it's a beaver skin hat, nice quality hat. But then you can see little like veins, like a little piece of metal. Like just a sliver of metal showing that there's metal probably underneath this hat. He's wearing a long suited coat, and he's
Wait, he's a top hat?
Yeah.
It's metal.
Yeah, and he looks at you guys and stops and touches the brim of his hat and smiles, this big, friendly smile. And he looks and he kind of checks out your group, and he looks at the wolf, and he stares at him like he's locked in it for a moment. Behind him is another guy with a hat. He's not a big burly plug ugly, but he's also got a badge. It has a letter G on it. This guy behind him, and he's got a rifle, like a hunting rifle. He looks like a huntsman. He's this fella here. Here's the plug.
Oh, okay.
Not the plug, but the monsterologist-looking fellow. And behind him is a little guy, like a little dwarfy guy with a hat. And then there's another big guy. They got a bunch of plug ugly-looking guys here, but these guys look a little more put together than the plug uglies you've encountered. And
like the guy that was kind of, who was the Galstone? Like Galstone, right? Or is this Galstone?
this is Galstone.
Oh.
That's why it's the G.
Oh, okay. Everything kind of makes sense.
He steps forward and goes, "Hello, my name is Griffin Galstone.
Oh, alliteration.
Who are you boys?"
We continue walking, ignoring him.
I go, I am a man with some dapper pants, and out of my bag, I pull them out, and and I hold them up, and I go, you seem to be a man that knows quality.
Ooh.
Well, I do like the finer things.
Have you ever heard of joppers? And I hold them up and show them. They're all weather.
He smiles at you knowingly. What's your name?
Me?
Yes.
I kind of step out from behind Stucky. My name's Reggie,
Are you the leader?
of my own destiny.
He
Yes.
reaches out a black glove hand to shake your hand.
A black glove?
He wears black gloves.
Okay, I thought he put the
I
glove
look
on
at
his
the rest of my compatriots. I put the hand out to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
We noticed that the rest of our group did not continue walking with us,
Yes.
and we reluctantly turn around to join the group again.
That's good. The big plug uglies, which clearly these are plug uglies behind him. These guys are all kind of different. Like they kind of look similar to the guys you've met. Which, when you think about the plug uglies you've encountered, there was some kind of monotone look to them all. They all kind of had the same sort of facial structure a little bit. And these guys are a little bit like that too. They're all about 6'7", big jaws, heavy build, like 350 probably. Like they're like linemen from football basically, right? But they all kind of have the same facial look to them, and they don't look very smart. One of them has a big hound. Another one of their mastiffs. So one of them's wearing a hat, which is really strange.
Mastiff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see him there on the table. But
He's a Lieutenant Master.
Oh yeah.
anyway, they start piling up behind, right? Because they were walking too, and you see them, and they're looking at you, and it's like, I think my boys have told me about you.
Not us.
No,
sir.
We
aren't
don't
you
leave
from that?
witnesses.
Aren't you from that camp just over the way there?
What
There
camp?
is no camp.
Oh, what do you call it? What is it called? The camp.
Utah?
No. Anyway.
Canada?
We're Pablo peanut enthusiasts.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about the circus? There was a circus.
You gave my
That-
boys a real hard time at that circus.
I don't know. We weren't at the circus. We didn't say that we were there at that circus. You might think that was the camp that you're referring to.
Yeah,
Does
but we
anybody
were
have
we're
this?
peanut enthusiasts.
Does anybody?
We
Okay.
like the peanuts, yes.
So when we go to
So is anybody like a good liar?
No.
Ooh, hold on. What uses
Camp
lion?
Blather. That's what it's called. Camp Blather, right? Right. Wait, it's just west of here, right?
East.
I think it's west.
West?
No,
It is
it's
west.
south.
Oh, south.
We think it's west of here.
It's south and a
Yeah,
half.
definitely west.
It's not west.
I'll pay a tiny little sum to anyone that wants to lead me there. Show
How
me.
much?
Show us. Well, what about this?
It has been, and I start shoving
Dave starts.
people.
Dave starts. to
No,
step
I
forward.
start shoving people, and I go, it's been a real pleasure, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the barter circle.
Nice hat.
Then I push Ray.
You notice Dino Slar? Dino Slar is kind of in the back of the group next to Babbo, not really.
I go right behind Babbo to
Okay.
be like next to him.
Okay.
But I don't like focus on him. I try to pay attention a little bit.
How much for your dog?
For our dog.
He's a
Oh, you mean that finely tuned killing machine?
Yes, that.
He's not for sale.
he's a person.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
What do you call him?
We call him Floyd. The
Floyd?
killer. Hey,
He starts to walk around the group to kind of get.
can you tell me
I
exactly
go towards him.
how many feet from the center podium are we?
You guys
Less
are.
than 100
Yeah,
yards.
you guys are kind of like. This camp is a little bigger than I'm showing here, but you guys are basically.
Basically, we're within
this
the
area?
don't kill people
Yeah,
range.
You're totally in the don't kill people range.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
can't do that in the entire area.
There's actually signs that
You're the
says
last
we
one,
don't
aren't
even
you?
need it.
Oh yeah, and you're the last one on my kill list.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
He just smiles
all the
broadly.
kids are like, oh.
He looks at you. Oh, it's been a great hunt. Been looking for you for a long while.
I've been looking for you for a long time.
Well, you know where
too.
to find me. It's right next to your woods, the Whispering Woods.
Oh, I know.
You should just come on over.
I will one day.
I look at Coriander and I'm like, what do I do? Like I mouth, what do I do to her? Okay. All right. Do something. I
Take my card. He hands you he opens up a case, pulls out a business card, and hands it to you.
okay. I go. Oh, thank you. I will make sure to contact
You
you.
don't take it.
I'll make
grab
sure
it and
to. I
eat
will
it.
make sure to contact you if I get some more of these pants in stock. I think they're too short for you.
What did he trade? Oh, he didn't.
Trade? Guys like this don't trade.
It is a trading time. Oh, by the way, the plugs are pulling a wagon.
Oh.
A smaller wagon. It's not a giant wagon.
That's what I was gonna-
It looks like it's got a tarp over the top of it and maybe a cage and stuff.
Hey, I look at what's his name? Starts with a G.
Griffin.
Griffin.
Griffin Galstone.
I look at Griffin and I look at the dog. And I see you brought your wife.
Ooh.
Stucky doesn't. Stucky's just like.
Well, you got me there, little man.
What does that mean?
I just made fun of him.
I start laughing like way after the fact.
You guys doing anything else while you're in this proximity to these guys?
Yes, I'm going to look in the wagon.
I take everybody's card.
Keep your eye on both.
Okay.
Like I just go any card that he brought. I just like take.
From the other players.
Yeah, from the other players, and I'm sure there's like lanterns and stuff about.
Well, the thing about it is interesting is there are lanterns, but some of them are simply just floating in the air, like above 15, 20 feet in the air. They're just floating up there, and they look like they have little fireflies in them.
Okay.
So it's just kind of some ambient light, but it's shadowy here.
Okay.
Shadowy. Huh?
That's
Yes, yes.
that's
You're.
right.
Before I go off to do the wagon, I'm going to tell what's your name?
Timothy.
I'm gonna tell Jimothy that keep your eye on Dino.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
We look over at Dino. What's he doing? What's he up to?
He's just kind of he's leaning back against Babbo, because Babbo's big furry guy, and he just leans back against Babbo, and he's looking at some cards. They look like training cards that you guys have. Like it's nothing. You guys all have training cards for different things. He's kind of reviewing them,
Okay.
Okay.
like studying for school.
Okay. We'll keep an eye on him, but he seems
Okay.
fine.
So,
Wagon.
so you walk up to the wagon,
Yep.
and there's several big 350-pound plug uglies here. And they go, hey. And he pulls back the thing, and there's a cage, and he opens the door. Get in.
Is there anything else in there?
There's like, it looks like maybe there's a pool of some yellowish fluid in the bottom of the cage.
Could I fit through the bars? Or
No.
is it like lock?
No, you wouldn't fit through the bars.
Oh,
It's a cage
shoot.
to hold the creature much like yourself.
You don't want to go in a cage.
Okay.
Ladies first?
He just smiles at you with his big dumb eyes.
Do you have anything to trade?
Your freedom for what?
He looks around and he pulls out a vial of green liquid. He goes, oh no. He puts it back in his pocket. No, just I want to wrestle.
How much? What do I get for it?
He pulls out some money. He's got a wad of like dollar bills,
Oh, that's a lot.
like squished together in a ball, like a kid would carry the money. Got this.
Hold on. So, as long as we don't kill people, we're fine, right?
Well, I don't think we can beat him up either.
Didn't it?
I would say no violence.
Yeah, grappling is violence. Technically. We better not risk it.
You see this other fella here who's carrying a bunch of gear, and he wanders over to you guys, and he's got a staff and a barrel and a bunch of stuff on him, and but he carries it all with ease, and he has a lot of confidence. He does not have dumb eyes, but he's even a few inches taller than the other guys, and he walks up, he goes, Gilroy, he with a much deeper voice than I have, and he taps him. He kind of swings his staff and hits him right in the leg. Oh, back. And he, sorry, little Tom. He backs up.
It's good to see they have a handler.
Yeah.
Move on, dog.
Why?
If you're not getting in the cage yet,
I will. I will later.
I'll tell you what.
Wait, no.
When this
You
all's
won't.
over tonight, we'll meet you on the west side of the camp. Meet us on the west side.
What's
At what?
What camp?
3 a.m.
What
This,
camp?
the west side of the market. 3 a.m.
we advise you don't do that.
We have
guys
to
aren't
go.
Here
that
we are, we're all
way,
here.
right,
Are
to
you
go
listening? You're
home.
watching Dante.
We can split our attention.
Question. Ranger Ruck knows, like, my expertise, if you will. Did he give me any explicit warnings before going to this thing?
Did you talk to him before coming?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
did.
What did you?
Well, he
what
kind
are
of
you
said,
wondering?
like, no killing people. But
Yeah.
I'm saying in relation to what I'm good at.
Are you asking whether or not you can steal?
Like, I'm saying, obviously I can't steal, but is the penalty death? Like, killing?
Well,
Is it held in the same vein as, like, having violence within this area?
Probably not.
Or would it just be the standard punishment?
well, I guess it's a question unanswered. You know, really. You got the sense though that he was like, this place is way dangerous. This place is far more dangerous than it seems. So, you don't see anybody doing anything too crazy, but clearly, some things are legal. Like it's okay to shift somebody with a bad deal, right? Every buyer beware is totally legit here.
Gotcha.
So, does stealing happen here? I mean, you look around, maybe you'll see. Maybe that'll tell you. I don't know.
Okay.
But you didn't cover that specifically.
I want to go talk to the guy with black gloves, the main.
Griffin Galstone.
Yes, I want to go talk to him.
All right. He faces you, and he's yes. You're an excellent specimen. Much like your brothers and sisters and uncles and cousins and great beasts. If you could see the hall where you're going to stand, you'd be most impressed.
What happened to all of them?
I hunted them.
Did you kill them?
Yes. You see the guy with the hunting rifle? He smiles and you see a silver bullet casing.
Okay,
You can actually feel it a little bit.
All right, we make a point to stand between this gentleman and our friend. With our back to you.
So what are you trading for today?
We
Children.
don't think we're really trading anymore. We're just trying to, and I'm back. We're backing up, and we're like trying to push him with us.
All right.
Like, we're just looking around.
You can feel his muscles are tense and twitching.
Yeah, we're not making a lot of headway.
I growl at Gallstone.
And I see Jimothy doing this, and I help out as well.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Galstone is not moving. Yeah, he's not moving threateningly.
But this is like it's time to.
I go with it.
Well, it's excellent to meet you, children. The ranger children, right? You're rangers, isn't that what you call yourselves?
Just children. Just children.
Just regular skull wearing.
Yeah, just children. Yeah.
I put out my hand.
Precocious children.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
He just smiles.
Is he gonna handshake?
No.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
No, don't do anything.
All right, we get on out of here.
All right.
They're trouble.
As soon as we kind of get
Goodbye, Floyd.
a safe,
Goodbye.
as soon as we get kind of a safe distance away, I take the cards that I collected and I go up to Dino and I go, What's up with these?
What do you mean?
Do they have like magic in them? And
I don't think monstrologists do magic.
Stupid.
Well, there's
I thought they like so like I like.
Is there like tracking spells?
Yeah, like there's like no such thing as like tracking spells.
I don't know much about magic.
He is a psychic, not a magician.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, isn't psychic magic?
No.
No. Mm.
Okay.
I wouldn't call
What do you
it
want me
magic.
to do? To see if there's magic in these?
Yeah.
Like
I hand him the stack of four.
He starts to do a thing and he sees like his eyes roll back in his head like really weird like sorry and thunderation and and he like he's got a town.
He's got a town?
We should get rid. He has a town. He looks dazed and like.
Galstone has a town?
What do you give him?
Yeah, he has a town in a gravel pit.
We offer Dino some water.
Okay, he just drops the cards on the ground, takes the water and drinks it.
What are we talking about?
The cards he pulled off like some psychic impressions or something like that off of it.
He
Galstone
just
has
points
a
that
town.
way. He just points north.
North. He
Yeah.
points north. Okay.
Well, that's not good. Well,
We should go.
don't exert yourself.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of a bloody nose.
Lick it.
Ew.
He just kind of shakes himself together.
Okay, we should move on.
Yeah, we should
So I'm gonna either kill him or he's gonna kill me.
No, you're not gonna kill anybody, and he's not gonna kill
No.
anybody.
not here.
I'm just gonna handshake him.
I get it.
No.
Cut him.
What is the deal with that giant owlbear?
What's the deal with the giant owlbear?
Why is he chained up over there?
What about the
what is
about
going
the terror birds?
Yeah, what is going on over here?
Well, let's go.
Okay, so you head over there, you walk over there, and there's a big fence. Like, it's a big wrought iron fence, kind of circus-like, but it's not the circus fence. And indeed, there's an owlbear in there, and it's got a ring around its leg. It's chained down. And there's an ogre-like thing, like a 12-foot tall, looks like a guy that would cut people in half with a huge axe, like biggest thing you've ever, humanoid you've ever seen. And he smells you guys a little bit as you approach, and there's a little guy that comes up. Hello. Are you interested in the beast?
What's the price? What
There's no price.
What
You
I'm
can't.
saying, what are you looking for?
Well, what do you have? You have youth. That's always a nice thing.
How many years would you take off?
No.
We look at the owlbear. Does it look like the one that we've seen before that had a lot of injuries? And...
Well, we
It's
put
like
something in his
credit.
back.
It's like credit.
Yeah, you
The
did
last one.
didn't you put a bandana on his back somehow? You tied it in?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh no.
It is that owl bear.
Oh,
No!
Oh,
I will give you this magical clown knife.
Oh, no, thank you.
Darn it, I said
Would
that.
not like a clown knife. That's a terrible thing.
it's like I said, the clowna.
The
That
clown, a terrible creature. Oh, there's over there. Yeah, one looks over.
One of the heads.
it's cursed. This is how he finds you and crawls in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Do you know about this knife?
We look into the owlbear's eyes. Does it have any recognition? Does it recognize this at all?
Probably not.
He wouldn't recognize you if he didn't recognize anybody.
He kind of looks at you at first, then he kind of.
We take out the teddy bear.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then you see him light up. He gets kind of down.
Okay.
We need to free him.
But we can't use our normal methods.
How many years?
No.
We go up to the little. What is the little guy? Like, was he a creature of some sort, or was he goblin, or?
He's not a goblin. He's just a skinny little fellow that, has some. He's kind of hairy and
It's a human.
Humanoid?
humanoid, but he's probably not a person.
Okay.
He has a little hat and a little suit, blue, sparkly.
We have something to trade.
Oh, yes, for this grand beast.
And we attempt to trade this.
What is it?
This is the last remnants of something really important, and it's magic.
What is its magic?
It's magically distracting.
As I am picking the lock.
All right, you get a +1. The lock is
Use your token.
it is a great lock.
I use burglary.
Yes.
How are we gonna get this thing out?
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
The great lock.
Can I be using? Can we be using our provoke?
Provoke to make someone mad?
No, I guess that
What's
wouldn't be.
Hey,
To keep
reply
his
rapport.
attention.
Rapport would be to put him in your good graces.
No, that's not what I have. That sucks.
Do you have deceit?
No.
Ooh.
So you're giving me a +1.
That's right.
He has the best rapport.
Yeah, he does.
Reggie.
Reggie.
Is that right?
Yeah, so you got a 4, right? And then you rolled a +1. Dude, yeah, that's fantastic.
I get fantastic.
You're using the key?
No, I'm using my brand new lock.
Are you sure you're not using the key?
Yeah.
Why would you use that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just use your lockpicks. It goes
Don't
in.
do that to him!
Yeah, that thing unlocks like butter. Like, you're like, I am so good at picking locks. And it doesn't even...
nice. Like
Are you going to keep the lock?
It's heavy.
that's what I do.
Okay, you take the lock.
You're gonna incriminate yourself, all right?
Right, the gate is now unlocked.
Don't
So,
open
what
it.
is the magic of this small little bear creature? And you notice the owlbear is like right behind him. Like, its eyes are getting bigger and bigger,
Is
and the pupils are like.
Is it outside of the cage?
No, it's in the cage.
No, it's in the cage?
Cage is locked.
Oh god.
Well,
That you know of.
Oh,
That was a
run, throw it. It's gonna be like in Jurassic Park.
so we're going back and forth.
You're
with
going.
it.
Are you walking backwards as you're doing it?
Yeah,
Like dragging
and we're trying to get it to go towards the door of the cage.
Yeah.
To
That's
come
right.
out.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy kind of takes a step forward because he's the closest. He's like, "Well, may I hold it?" Oh. he just smiles every time he hears that sound. And the gate, he gets about 5 or 6 feet away, and the gate goes. You see the ogre go.
Was he distracted too?
No, he was just
Everybody.
like staring off. He notices the gate, and he looks over at you, and he looks at the owlbear, and he looks at his boss. Boss! And the guy,
The guy's dazed.
the guy's like, what? And he's like, what? It's great. And he looks at the gate, and he runs, and he just leaps forward to push the gate closed. Come on! And he starts to push against the owlbear.
Use the teddy bear.
You guys doing anything?
Oh, wait a minute. He's
triple.
chained too, though.
There was a chain. You're right. There is a chain.
Oh.
Now, how
Shoot.
is it just like chained to the gate?
It looks like there's a chain that goes into the ground, like one of those big
Oh.
bolts, the spiral screws into the ground.
Oh no.
We think it could probably fight its way out.
No.
So we just need to.
No.
I ain't going in there.
I will.
I have absolutely no. I'm like, oh no, the gate was unlocked the whole time.
We could play like we're trying to help him.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
But I'm gonna
Stucky's
trip
too
the
stupid.
legs.
All right, so we'll start with Stucky.
Okay.
And
I
we'll
think I go to help, like
to help push the
yeah,
gate
because I
close?
don't think I know, like I don't think I was perceptive enough.
What's
to
going
just-
on?
You were watching
to
the
go.
teddy bear.
Oh, that's the owlbear that we saved.
Right.
I just know that this guy needs help. I'm gonna help him.
Okay. And what are you doing, Reggie?
Just watch. You're gonna get injured.
Yeah, I'm kind of slinked in the back because I just opened this gate, so I don't want to be like.
Watch Dante or whatever his name is. Dante. What's his name?
Dante.
Dino
Dino.
Slar.
Dino.
Dino.
Watch Dino.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna go act like I help, but instead try to trip one of them and make it look like I. Or
Trip
like
the ogre?
yeah, well, he's pushing up against the wall, right?
The little guy is, and the ogre's running to come assist.
Oh, okay. So I could.
You could trip the
Legs.
you could trip the
Yes.
ogre, though. The ogre's like a 500-pound beast, so
Bigger they are.
he might just barrel right through you.
I could use an axe. Put it right between his legs.
Oh,
You
well,
could do that.
You should not.
I'm gonna instead do it to the little guy. I'm gonna.
he's already pushing.
He's
Okay.
pushing against the
I
wall.
know. I'm gonna. Cause he's pushing like this, right? With
Yeah,
his
so
legs
what's happened
backed
is,
up.
yeah, so this is the thing. So he's like, oh no, back. And he's pushing like that.
So I'm gonna kick his leg in.
Okay.
So you just
No,
trip
I'm
him.
gonna act like I'm gonna help push the wall, but as I do that, I'm gonna kick his leg in.
Like the back of his knee or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
So pretend.
What are you trying to do?
He's pretending like he's helping, but he's actually trying to like get the other
Yeah.
guy to fall.
Okay. So go ahead and make I'd say that's sort of like an athletics and a fight, but
So can I just mash those together?
yeah, what's the difference between the two?
Great and good. Good.
Let's call it a good.
Okay.
It's a grid
Let's
roll.
call it a
That's
grid.
a grid.
We'll call it a grid.
That's a fair.
Yeah, so you bump into him and he's like, ow, and he just keeps
Oh,
pushing.
sorry. I'm not gonna actually push, but I'm gonna.
Sure. The ogre's here now, and he like leans into it, and the gate starts to push back, and the owlbear just kind of walks back away from the gate.
Aw.
He's like, oh, he gets out his key, and he goes, oh, where's my lock? Starts looking around.
What? What are you looking for? Anything like I'm pushing?
We try to pick back up the conversation of like, well, do you want to trade for him or not? Looks like you don't really have a good handle on him.
Well,
I'm pushing against the gate as well.
He's practically running out of your hands. How long can you keep him?
he just takes the chain, because there was a chain around the gate with the lock, and he just ties it in a knot for now.
Oh.
Because the geese. Oh. Oh.
Well, we tried.
May I
We had
hold
no
it?
cause to try.
No.
We reluctantly hand it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
He rubs it on his face.
This disturbs us really bad. So, this bear actually belonged to one of us. And it's the last memory we have of our.
Well, tell me if it's magic.
Well, if I told you how the magic worked, it wouldn't work anymore.
Then it would go away.
I'll trade you for a share of the bear.
What?
What does that mean?
You'll own a portion of it.
What does that mean?
Which portion?
The leg? The arm?
A percentage.
What percentage?
20.
What? Oh,
What
how
hap-
about a witch blade?
Hey, no, wait. That's not fair
Witchblade?
trade. Say,
Yeah,
that's not a fair
Witchblade.
trade.
We're trading a whole thing for a portion of a thing. That's not fair.
Well, your thing is very small. My thing is very large.
But what
This
about
won't.
this?
This thing won't run away from you. This thing won't escape from you, and you'll have it for life.
Okay, I go to assist with the rapport. I was like,
Darn it.
I go, do you not believe in magic?
Great.
12-year-old.
I get like really concerned.
A bunch of people just watching.
That rapport was not great. That was an average
It
rapport.
was kind of like what you did.
Yeah.
Hey, Reggie, what's your notice?
Notice?
Reggie.
Reggie?
Reggie.
It's fair.
Reggie, you're kind of slinked in the back, and there's a totem here in the middle, and it has some fire on it and stuff. As you're looking, you see, you're just kind of looking around, as you do, and you notice there's a guy standing kind of there, just watching you guys intently, and he's got a black trench coat and a black hat, not a top hat, but like a fedora, and he's got his hands in his pockets, black slacks and shoes, and he's just standing there, kind of like this, just. He's got kind of piercing blue eyes. He just kind of watches. Paying attention. Does not look monstery or obscurity at all. He just looks like a regular company man.
Dad?
Oh no.
He's clean.
Hey, does he kind of look like he works for an authority?
Perhaps.
Like the
Looks a
man?
little bit like this. He does look a little bit
Does he have a gun?
like the man. No, he doesn't
Oh.
seem to have a gun or anything.
This instills a fear in me that normally I wouldn't have. I'd rather look there and see a trolla
Yes, you would.
than see this figure that's staring at me.
Yeah.
He's piercing into my soul. Because
he
my
looks like-
past has not been
He looks like
a very
the
legal
Fuzz.
one. Oh no.
He
No.
does look like the Fuzz to you. But he does not approaching or anything. He's just watching.
Well, how often does an obscura gentleman like yourself see something from the Earth realm?
Well, it's that sound that I most...
Huh?
Can I have the sound?
It comes with it's a package. It's a package deal.
And how about a witchblade to help into that package?
It's not a
You've already
witch
tried
blade,
to
it's a
stuff
clown
No,
blade.
stop. No, he doesn't know. I
You all
keep
say that.
switching it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I didn't show him the blade.
All right.
It's a witchblade.
Okay.
It's magical, just like this bear.
Yes, everything's
Yes, I pulled
magic,
it out.
magic. So you hold out this wavy
Yeah.
clown
The magic
blade,
is inside us. all.
and he shudders. Oh. He almost throws up. No deals. The toy, the evil blade. I don't trust
What
you.
about the magic?
Everyone says they have magic.
You didn't say that you had magic, though.
Bah. He walks back.
Okay.
We use the
let's
bear to
move
hit
on.
you.
Oh,
Well, honestly, this owlbear's been getting into way more trouble than
It's worth.
Man.
But the thing is, we do have an oath, but there's a thing. It's the barter circle. You can't do anything about it.
Did you guys see that guy didn't even have a lock on the cage?
I know. What does he expect? He's
I have
Like
no
the
idea.
entire time.
we
Like,
know. Did we notice that he was doing that? Because that was the best combo ever. Thank you so much for.
No, I don't think you
picking
noticed
probably
at
did.
all what he did. You were focused on the man.
Okay.
So you didn't even know what happened.
Ruck was,
You're awesome. I don't even know it.
Ruck was right. This place is really dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous.
Hey,
Twirler.
We're really
Yeah,
distraught.
you have the lock. It's a nice lock.
We were willing to trade something super important to us to try to get that owlbear out.
And you were only gonna get 20%.
20% of an owlbear.
That's
Like,
bold.
but, like, what part of the owlbear? Do you think, like, the top
Like,
20?
no, isn't that
quarter-
gonna chop them up and say
Quarter
like
Heinz.
probably?
Yes.
Quarters.
I
like
wanna. What's our psychic guy's name?
Dino.
Dino. I wanna see if Dino can look at the Quantine bone to see if anything like
it's
if there's
Quatline.
magic or something in that.
I don't know anything about magic. I'm a psychic.
But he looked into the card.
Yeah, but he said beforehand he's not. He's a
He's
psychic.
psychic.
I don't even believe in magic.
There's like a way to be
I'm just
like racist.
Yeah, like we're racist towards psychics. Like we think psychics are just magic.
Like there's no understanding.
It's like a bad stereotype.
Yeah, it's like can you?
Like I'm a scion.
So you're magic.
So it's like
So like what kind of magic is that?
brain magic? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
Eyeball magic?
Let me see the bone.
through pure stupidity, we made him look at it.
He has another thing. He's like, oh, this one has a talent.
This has a town.
He looks
In-
pained.
Oh no.
I think it's just a bone. He hands it back.
Well, I traded an arm for it, so it's not a big deal.
What
I don't care.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Magic.
Tito's just mad because he finally realized that we don't really know what he does. Like,
Are we anywhere near that Goblin Lock store that I visited earlier?
You can easily get there.
Well, we should stick together and look around more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to like. If we go buy it again, I want to have him take a look at the lock that I just.
That's
took
fine.
away.
You guys can. That could be the next thing you encounter.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
walk there and there's a guy selling a variety of
I'm
locks.
like, hey, you remember me?
No.
Well, you have. Is it
Man.
the same guy?
Yes.
Okay. And I go, well,
that's
you,
racist. Come on, man.
like you have one of my ears.
Oh yes.
Remember, I gave you the
Delicious.
shoe, the boot, the clown boot that I stole.
Oh
off his foot.
yes.
And you gave me that key.
Sneaking boot.
I have a question about that key. And then I go, the key, the one that unlocks.
Everything.
Does it unlock a single lock one time, and then the key is one time use, or does it only unlock that lock once, and then I can use it on another lock?
I don't recall.
I show him the key.
Oh, is that for trade?
I got the guy, he got no memory. Okay, never mind. I put
first?
that away and I go, can you value this lock for me? And I pull up the lock that I stole off the Albert cage.
Oh, it's a. He looks at it. And the key.
What was that? Sorry. What was that?
The key
What about the key?
that goes with the lock.
I turned
Oh, we all know the best locks don't need keys.
He puts his finger and he puts it in the lock hole. Opens it.
Whoa.
That's what you need.
Can I have your finger?
Goblin fingers.
It's a good lock.
Like middle tier?
Well, it's above middle, but you know,
Ooh.
there's no key. You can't sell it without a key. You'd have to make a key, and that's a lot of work.
Or you could sell your finger with it.
Or we could just sell you with it.
Well,
Manlings and hounds.
The
So
most
helpful.
the most secure locks don't have keys.
what if you wanted to lock something that would never be unlocked again?
Then don't make a lock.
Make a solid box.
I'll give
with no
you.
opening.
I'll give you a swig of this, and he holds up a
Whoa,
bottle.
whoa, whoa.
Chug it.
What
There's
is
still-
it? No, what is it?
What does it look like?
It's a bottle with some
Yellow.
golden, like gold, like shimmers like metallic liquid.
Oh, like
And is it
Goldschlager.
blue?
It's like Goldschlager.
It's like that, but they don't
Is this a
sponsor
goblin
this.
drink? I ask him.
Well, it's for anyone that wants to drink it.
What is it called?
It's a mystery. You should
Schließ.
just drink it.
Fleece?
Schließ.
Is it corked?
It is.
Can I smell it? Or is that going to ruin the drink?
You can smell it.
Sometimes you just gotta take a gamble on it.
Take a swig right now.
We come up to you like, we think this is not a good idea.
Yeah, but
you
then
don't
we're
know.
carrying a key.
You don't know
that's
what it
not
could
wrong.
do. It could do anything. It could turn you into a different creature. It could kill you.
It will not kill you. This is not poison. I'm not a poison dealer.
It
I'm
could
a
take away
locksmith.
10 more years of your life.
Why does the locksmith even sell potions? That doesn't make any sense.
He's not
It's
selling
liquid.
potions. You just selling him like a drink of his Coke. Like,
A swig.
For the
like he's
lock?
like, here's some water. Like here's
So,
my
I smell it.
brewed tea. Like,
He corks it and he lets you quickly.
I smell it.
Oh,
Does it smell good?
It does smell good. It smells like a faraway grove of an apple orchard. The apples are just. You're visualizing this orchard. Suddenly, in your imagination, you see the trees bubble up and grow, and they're ancient, and there's golden apples, and you smell the scent of this fresh, ripe golden apple, and gold like metallic gold.
Dude, I come out of it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wow! Have you ever heard of Glees? Because you're raised by goblins.
It's Sleesh.
Sleesh.
Goblin knowledge.
No.
Yes. What is? Do you have a level for that?
Lore. No, I have I have 800 goblin knowledge.
But you do have your
No, I have
aspect.
my aspect of raised by goblins.
Yeah,
Is this like
that's-
a goblin? Is this a goblin deal?
Yeah. Should I roll for it? Or do you want to roll it?
Would it be lore?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, what would I roll? Like,
Lore. It's lore.
Okay,
Okay,
get a
so
plus
guess what? Stucky not great at that. So I'll roll.
Lore +1 because of your aspect.
Okay, so I got
Raised by goblins.
Don't forget you have a.
So that is a mediocre.
Did you add the point?
I did add a point,
Oh.
and also took it away immediately by that -1 I have.
So you're mediocre. You've not heard of this at all. This doesn't sound like anything to you.
Yeah, I would do it.
You should take more than one swig.
Sometimes it's all about the journey.
What's so? Does this just taste good? Is it gonna debilitate me?
You're asking him?
Yeah, because
The
I
goblin?
don't want to like get drunk and go back to the camp and get in trouble.
Is that what you tell him?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't want to turn into Shitter Victor.
Oh, Chitter Victor. Yeah, he's right next to you.
Oh.
Leaning in.
He's like me.
Oh, I thought that guy was like, oh, I know that guy.
Does Chitter Victor want to taste? It's like,
Yeah, Chitter
that's
Victor's
good.
right there. He's
I'll
like,
try.
kid, give him the luck, kid. I'll drink it for you. If you're afraid. Huh? Nothing to be afraid of.
No,
Well,
Reggie, this is about you. This
Take
is your
two.
lock. You found it.
I'll give it to you.
Oh.
But I just want my year back.
Oh, no, Chitter doesn't have your ear.
Oh.
He's talking
You're taking
about
a shitter.
Talking to the goblin. I said, I'll
Oh.
drink it. What do you
No.
want with 1 year from me?
A year for me.
Oh.
He ate it.
We're kids, man. You got
All right,
a lot
I'll
of
drink-
years.
I'll
You got
drink
a
it.
lot of years.
I'll drink
You
it.
don't know what that liquid does. That's
It was very
that's a
appetizing.
mystery.
It was-
You just
So you're
took a
trading
swig
the
of it.
lock
basically,
for the
I
drink.
can't resist it because it was that good smelling.
It did smell good.
Like it literally took me to another place. So I'll try.
It did. All right. You take a swallow of it, and you have that feeling of happiness, and that you're in this grove of trees. Suddenly, you're back there again.
I've
And-
never experienced anything like this in my personal life.
No,
So
in
this
fact,
is
you're from
like-
this big city, and this is
Yeah.
like a glorified.
This is like a
wilderness
billboard.
forest.
This is an advertisement to me. It's
Yeah,
like
except it's all
but
real. You're in
I
this
got you.
grove of trees, and these apples, and there's these little birds that are shiny and flying all around you, and you feel just relieved and like.
Do I look weird?
Well, what are we?
And I'm
Because I'm intently looking at him because I want to know what it tastes like and stuff.
Yeah, you see his eyes just kind of open wider, and then just blank. He's just blank, like he's in a coma.
We
Uh-oh.
we go in front of
I
the-
go.
You meet.
I go up to Dino and go, what kind
You
of
make
magic
some
is
new
this?"
friends. You build a
Forest
house.
friends?
Yeah, some forest friends, like some small little satyrs. You make friends with them, and you have a long
My
conversation.
goodness.
You have a whole life.
tripping here.
You have a huge. You guys go on a hunt together, and you hunt some stag, and you roast it, and you eat it, and you have a.
Is this like
A
real
meal?
life where it's like
Yeah.
every day? It's
No, you have meals with these. You become really close friends with one of them. You meet a sliff,
His
a
name's
beautiful
Bill.
like he's
woman.
10 years in.
Oh God, he's
And
gonna
it,
have
I mean,
like a wife.
winter
and children.
comes, and you guys build a cabin.
Oh my
And
god.
You
live
built two
there?
houses?
You fall in love with the sliff, and you have a child in the next year, and you start building this farm, and the apples come every year, and you squeeze them, and you learn how to make cider, and it just continues
What
on
about
and on
the
with
golden-
immense
Fleece.
detail.
Oh my
Sleaze?
goodness.
And then, bam, you get slapped in your back. And I
Who
mean,
slapped him?
Chitter Victor slaps him.
Okay.
You were there for 28 years
Oh my goodness.
of
Memories?
everything. Yes.
Well, I tell you.
And the man has the lock and puts it away.
You feel okay?
What was my wife's name?
You can make it.
I don't remember.
No.
If you tell me you're trying to remember all these things, and they're
Yeah.
slowly starting to slip away.
But my kids.
Your children.
My apples.
Reggie and Regina.
Reggie, are you okay?
What did it taste like?
Are you? You spaced out. Are you all right?
He said,
You know how to make. You know how to make apple cider. You know how to grow apples. You know how to garden. You know how to farm.
You know
Has
how
this
to wipe.
changed like my perception of, or is it fading?
It's fading, but you feel different. You feel like a different person almost.
This is oh my goodness.
Well, this is deep. This is sad. I bet. I mean,
Dang.
you would be sad because you just lost this life.
Maybe, or you just experienced an amazing thing that you just didn't even know about.
So but I'm aware now that I'm back, so I can appreciate like
Well, you're probably freaked out.
I'm freaked out.
You should be freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should want. You should want that bottle. From
Is anything different about
Yeah,
him?
It's like.
He looks like he's standing a little taller. A little more confident, maybe.
Oh.
More years of experience.
Yeah, maybe.
Oi!
What?
Wait, what?
I went because I haven't said anything yet. I go. Oi! That was weird.
What? He went to England. Is that how sylphs talk? Like.
Oi! That tastes good like apples. I had a whole life. What?
You. He sounds different, right? Like I can't really
No,
recall what he sounds
it's different.
like.
We think it's
It's
different.
different. You talk different.
You're
Your
exactly the same to
Your
me.
mouth sounds are different.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I drank the drink, and then I went into this field with apples and
Centaur?
satyrs and I had a wife. I had kids. I drank juice.
Remember 28? You remember 28 summers, 28 springs?
So you haven't seen us in forever. Like, we're long lost friends, I guess?
You seem you feel happy to see them again. You miss them.
Hey!
You see the goblin just nodding.
Hey!
He doesn't sound...
It's me, Reggie.
Hi Reggie.
Hi.
Was the drink good?
It was delicious.
Delicious.
It was delicious. Oi.
This is gonna be a hard one to describe what happened with Ranger Rock. Like he's gonna be like, well, how was the?
Alright, at least I'm not 40 years old like freaking Dave Haight over there.
But do you feel like
I'm strong.
I think you would love to see Dave, Dave, because you're not dead, Dave.
Dave, you've died a million times in my dreams.
He just smiles, doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I love it.
Yeah, that lasts for a while.
That's gonna be here until further notice.
How much drink did you drink all the drink?
No, he took a swig.
Only a swig? How much do you have left?
I didn't take the whole bottle.
He
Oh,
only
you
gave
only
him
got
a
a
swig.
swig.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
we're
a
not
swig.
all
Okay.
gonna go on a spirit journey. Like,
I want to. What can I?
I want a
Whoa.
different accent. We want a different
Oh.
accent.
I
Well-
talk.
I say, how long have I been gone, by the way?
I look at Ruben Glotner because I know he has a watch, and I go, how long was he out? Ruben's the.
Yeah, he goes,
Bubbles.
Only,
I think
only
he
2
said
minutes?
4. I think he said 43 seconds.
Oh, wow. This is less than I thought.
he nods.
Well, you know what I reckon? I give this bloke 1 year of my life.
Yeah.
Right? I just got like 26 years for free.
True.
You did.
Stucky's not understanding it. Like he's just like, okay, you drink the drink, and he
I want to drink. the
blacks
drink.
out.
And now he sounds funny.
No, he sounds real funny, but he doesn't like. I think Stucky doesn't know that he sounds different. He's like, I
No.
think he sounds different, but maybe this is what he sounded like the
Yeah,
whole
you may
time.
not. I think we might be too young. No, you wouldn't be too young to understand like accents, but you wouldn't know where the accent's from.
Yeah,
I
Reggie, you
pull
sound
out my
different.
Quantine, the animal gun, and I show the Goblin Man. Do you know what this is? I bet you've heard of this creature.
The Quantine?
Yes,
Yeah.
the great Quantine bone.
That's Quatling.
Quatling.
And what do you want for this bone?
Tiny, smaller swig than what he got.
I don't deal in bones. You should trade your bone with him. And he points across the way. And you see
The Lord of
across the
Bones.
whole thing, you see a a guy that's like a tall, skinny guy with a white face and a bunch of fangs like your fangs. And he's like dealing with someone, and he indeed has a whole bunch of skulls behind him and bones, like just in rows. And he's like holding one and polishing it and puts it down.
We take an interest in this.
I also take interest in this.
Okay,
How
Reggie,
about
you ready
which
to
way?
go?
Oh, we gotta tell it out of
You
here.
want which knife?
So we leave the group and go over there?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Oh, you're talking to the goblin side?
Yes. No. Oh, okay. We leave. Yeah, we're gonna go to.
I like locks and keys.
Oh, he has an accent too.
Everybody does.
Everybody has an
Those
accent now.
changes. All right, where to?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Bone Man.
All right, the Bone Man is over here, and that's this, and he looks a little bit like that Feratu there. So he's like very, very tall and rail thin. He's wearing red, looks like at one time probably regal robes and a hood. And it's got like these this trim that's wide, almost like a sailor's jacket. You know how they have the wide trim, but he's like missing a shoe. And he's got a couple rats that are skittering on his back. He looks very dangerous. But when he sees you guys approaching, and he smiles this big, open grin with just a wall of fangs. And he nods, but he's not being sinister, just as his aura.
He can't help who he is.
Cannot help who he is.
Let's go.
We're not intimidated.
Okay.
No, this guy sounds like an excellent man. He looks like.
Stucky stands back.
Oh, we're all going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all. I don't want to leave you anywhere where you're by yourself.
I'm not by myself.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
I'm just saying, like,
we
I gotta
let
watch
you approach him, and we start looking at the wares behind
Okay,
him.
yeah.
We're ought to.
Welcome.
Hi. May I ask you what items do you have here?
I sell bones by the box.
Ooh, by the box?
Yes, and he
Did
shows.
you get the whole thing?
He's got all these boxes, but this is just a simulation. There's a pile of boxes this high,
Oh.
from little tiny wooden boxes to huge crates. He's got many of them, and he's like,
It's like Sam's Bone Club.
and he looks at you. Oh, hello, friend.
Hello.
I like your face. He's looking at your mask.
We like our face too. We like your face.
Yes. He reaches his hand out.
We don't.
How many
Fidget.
fingers does he have?
Oh, we take his hand.
They wrap around like all the way, and he's cold as ice. But he gently shakes your hand, and he lets go.
Nice.
And you're connected with the dead, and his aura. You can say, for the rest of you guys can perceive Obscuria very, very well. But every once in a while, there's flickers in it, right? And he flickers a little bit, and because he's so Obscurian, so he flickers a little bit, and you see a little bit like a salesman, like a carpet salesman, for just a brief second. A flicker of that, of what a normal person would see if they saw him.
Right.
With a big smile and a friendly eyes, but he's got dead
Not me.
eyes and red around them, and again he eats flesh of manling
Sounds good.
professionally.
So what kind of bones are you selling?
All of them.
All the kinds. But for you, I would not sell you one of those big boxes of bones, common things. I would sell you this, and he pulls out a case, and it's like this. Inside here are the bones of a great warrior.
Ooh. You can
He's
bring
a
him back to
champion,
life.
a champion of his nation. But sadly, he's forgotten. It's been so long. These
Well, I
bones are
think he's
so
talking
old.
about Muhammad Ali.
He opens it up. He opens up the case, and there is indeed it's just full of bones, but they're all like in pieces, and you see even some pieces of cylinders of wood that are this long. 8 of those. You see a rusted old ancient axe head in here, and then you see again a whole variety of bones, but they're all laid out in this case, like they've got markings,
It's
and
like grave digger.
they're all like inset, right, where each bone goes. And so, and they all have as you look closer, Scrimshaw, where they etch bone and put ink in it. You see little little symbols on each little bone.
We're really impressed, but we are slightly skeptical. Do we feel like
What, dude? That thing's amazing.
Do we feel like the Veratu is upselling it a little bit by saying it's like an ultimate warrior, forgotten warrior?
Well, look at
Wait,
it. It
you're,
is.
you're asking if you feel this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get some empathy.
Yeah, empathy is exactly the right thing.
Okay.
What's your empathy?
Fair.
You feel like he's legit.
Yeah.
You don't have a strong feeling about it, but he seems, I don't know. He's forgotten everything about himself, and including we've forgotten because we've never known, because his nation is so faded in history, but he remembers one thing. He remembers how to fight.
Well, we have a little bit to trade. We
Closes
have
the case.
we have
Oh.
these shovels for digging more
Ooh.
bones like these. And we
Where's the
put it-
shovel from?
We made it.
What'd
It's
you-
custom.
What'd you make it out of?
Just regular like, I like essentially it's like a kid doing crafts where like he takes a shovel and then like he like puts like colors on it or ribbons. And,
Oh, jeez, so it's a pretend shovel?
well, it's a real shovel. It's just like to customize it. You just like put
Yeah,
those
there's
nonsense
streamers
on
on
it.
it.
on it.
Yeah.
It's got like a flame on the
And
side
how
so you
many
can
of
dig
these?
faster.
How many of these do you have?
I've already gotten rid of one, so let's say I have 2 left.
What's your craft or make? I
Not
think I
good
call
at
it?
all. It's
Mediocre?
yeah, I don't have anything for it, so it's mediocre.
Okay.
That was
Um,
telling.
well, these are nice. Don't get me wrong. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Probably 2 stars for you on your assignment,
Of how many?
Ranger. But
20.
maybe you could do me a favor instead.
What's the favor?
Well, I have a shipment of bones that I need delivered, and one has to go into a big city, and I don't like cities. But you could go to the city and deliver it for me.
Ooh. What city is it?
Oh, it's the.
Did you ask that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called it's called Flagstave. Flagstave, I think they call it.
That's where I'm from.
Do we know if that's close?
It's a little ways. You've heard of it. It's north of here.
Okay.
Many days, probably at least a
where
week's
people are
travel.
We had to get permission to do that.
Well, we stop and think about it. Well, we have one more thing to trade. Well, we take out the grave dust that was
Ooh.
traded earlier for the first shovel. Because we did have 3 shovels and we traded the first one for some grave dust.
What was the claim with the
I
grave
think
dust?
it's
Do you remember?
grave dirt.
It's grave dirt. It's like special grave dirt.
Hmm.
And we present it to the Veratu.
Oh, what is it in?
It's a bag.
Yeah, it's a bag. So I take a little bit out of the bag and I sprinkle it into his hand.
He licks it.
This was cut with regular dirt.
This is
like
pure grave dirt.
Grave dirt. This is potting soil.
Oh, he does.
manure.
Oh, whoa. Hey.
What did I tell you?
Dude, he's taking some of this supply.
I'll take it.
Oh, for the ancient human? Oh, shoot, man. Grab your
Takes
box.
it. He slides the box to you.
Okay.
There's a candle. Put the candle in the skull, and you need to will it awake. You understand? You say the term abatos.
Write
Abatos?
that down.
Abatos.
Write that down.
It will take some practice.
Is
With
it?
practice, he will come about for you.
Is it?
He'll do your willing, but he's not. He has no mind. You're his mind. You understand?
We think so.
He'll break. Give him some rest, and you can do it again and again and again. He feels no pain.
Is the candle reusable? Over and over and over and over again?
Yes.
Or is it?
It might be better
Ew,
than
it's
that talking
infinite?
head he wanted to give
I think this is.
Well, the candle, in time the candle will burn away and you'll have to get another from me.
Ooh.
In another market. Another time.
My turn.
Okay.
What makes the candle so special?
It gives them life.
You do see a candle in there. It's red.
How big is the candle? Like,
Oh.
how much burn time would I think this candle would have?
Well, your candle estimation.
Yeah, what's your candle dipping
Your candle
knowledge?
lore
What's
is,
my candle lore?
is terrible.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
It looks like it would burn enough for you to
7 days.
whole evening at least.
All right. Yeah. All right.
We have a deal.
We do. What?
Dino.
What would it take for me to get another candle from you?
Shovel.
An interesting trade. A strange bone. A skull of something I haven't seen before.
I got it.
The candle is not more dear than these bones.
But we want to. If we have to burn more than one candle, we want one just in case for safety.
How old are you?
Not very old.
It'll last
Okay.
longer than him.
Can I go now?
We take
Does he hammer it?
No,
Oh,
just slams it
he
close.
should nail it.
It's-
That'd make it even cooler.
That would be cool. Bam, bam, bam.
We struggled to carry it.
It's not that heavy.
We still.
It's
Okay.
just bones.
Just kidding. Okay, we take it. Thank you.
It's probably
Do you
long and
have
awkward.
any skinwalkers?
Well, let me see. He looks around. He doesn't ever stop looking at you.
I eye contact the entire time.
Pulls out a box. I have this. And he opens it up. And it's a skull of a wolf or skinwalker. And it's been carved out with an intricate filigree, right? So just like half of it's missing. And it's so it looks like lace in the form of a skull. This was carved over the course of about 75 years by a friend of mine.
Who's your friend?
I cannot say.
Ooh. Do you have any? Is it just the skull?
Well, the spirit, of course, resides within the skull.
Oh shoot.
The ghost
Well,
of your people.
yeah. Does it look? This is me asking Game Master now. Does it look, like magical? Maybe.
You should ask Dino.
Yeah, Dino's really good at this. Dino totally knows magic.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh really?
You don't really know a lot about magic, but it does. You
We're
know
gonna-
that the shaman in your
Yeah.
tribe had things like this.
Yeah.
Fetish, they'd call them.
Well, we're pretty good at sensing like spirits and dead things, right?
That is true.
Oh.
So we pull our attention from our new awesome thing to take a look at this skull as well. Do we notice anything strange about it? Anything more unusual than the intricate carvings?
And what's your
My notice is great.
Ooh.
and
else?
you'd be using your
Will.
no, not your will,
Damn.
but yes.
Empathy?
My yes?
Well, I'm just thinking you're
Use
so
your
you'll
guess.
Notice? Notice and will are my top two.
okay. And the fact that you're a skull ranger, so it kind of ties in there. You know, at first you're like, nah, there's nothing in there. You don't sense it, but the longer you kind of, he lets you hold it, and it's surprisingly light. It you kind of do see that there is a spirit in there, but it's asleep. It's
Ooh.
in stasis. It's tired and old. There's still there is a spirit in there, of of some sort of skinwalker creature.
Okay. So we can tell that it's not like a different kind of spirit trapped in it. It's actually a skinwalker.
No, there's an alignment there between the bones that hold it and the spirit.
Okay. We tell
Yeah.
we tell you well it's legitimate. It's definitely not a different spirit trapped inside this like a scam. It's definitely one of your people.
Thank you.
Your skull's quite large too.
Yeah.
It's actually bigger than his head.
Ooh. I hand him the Quantine bone. I want to see what he thinks.
The trump card.
This is a trump card. Do not take your knife out if you want to seal this deal.
What is this?
I discovered it was a quantine bone.
Quantine?
Yes.
What is that?
I think it's
A
quatling.
great creature.
Oh, quadling.
It's a quatling.
Oh, the quatling, yes.
Stop.
Quadling.
It'll
Yes,
leave you
this is-
for quantine more.
Will leave you wanting more?
Do you have anything else to sweeten the deal?
An axe.
Okay.
An axe?
Oh shoot, never mind.
I'm not very interested in axes. He scratches his face with his huge talons on his fingers.
I hand him very stealthily. Witchblade. I say it a witchblade.
He would know what it is.
Everybody knows what
Stop,
this thing
come
is.
on.
It's like it gives it
Come
like
on.
it's like poisoning the air around it. Like
He's like, oh. He reaches down and pulls on a white glove.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
I've been touching
and you've been
that thing.
touching it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
He picks it up.
Does
Very
it,
well.
you gave yourself a haircut with it. Like
does the glove turn colors when he grabs it?
Well, he puts it down. And you see him put it into a box. When he raises up, the glove is gray.
Oh.
Okay, I grab my skull.
He takes off the glove.
He only takes the knife, right?
No, he takes the bone too.
Oh, okay,
Part of it. He
fine,
shakes
yeah.
your hand. Again, he gently shakes it. Thank you.
His fingers are probably long.
Yeah, and cold.
Yeah. Oh, I need to write that. Can you write that for me?
Sure.
Good
Here,
dealings.
so as they were doing this, I was scanning the crowd,
Uh-huh.
and
Yep.
when I see an armor smith.
Okay.
I go approach that.
All
Can I
right.
say also I wanted to also roll a notice.
Okay.
We're doing what he's doing, but I want to see if I noticed that
Okay.
suit.
All right.
It's been 28 years, man. You don't remember that?
No. I'm like, I remember something that made me uneasy. But it's an average.
Yeah, you do see him kind of prowling around, and he's there watching you guys, but he's in the distance.
He's not messing with me.
No, not at all. He's quite a ways away, but he kind of is watching your direction. And we'll pick up with you at the armor vendor at the next episode. So thank you for watching another episode. I'm Daniel from Steam Crow, and these are my pals. You can say who you are.
Goodbye.
Andrew?
Oh, I'm Michael.
I'm Cade.
Leland.
And behind the curtain is Brad, who helps run all our technical stuff and wrestles our stupid audio. So thank you, Brad. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you again next week.